You for being able to play all three positions. Do you practice all three like going back to camp, or how does that work?
Yeah, coach always been big on us about learning like concepts instead of just like your position. So learning the concept kind of like makes the whole offense easier. So I'm able to switch positions at any given time and like know what I'm doing too. So
You like one better than the other?
My favorite position is the slide, honestly, because that's where I started out. But I mean, anywhere I'm needed is where I want to play. So if I get on the field, I don't care.
How challenging is that? Because a lot of guys probably can't do that. I'm thinking.
I mean, you got to study. You definitely got to study to learn the concepts instead of just your position. But once you learn, like once you get the concepts, like the offense becomes easier overall. Like as far as your alignments and like your techniques, like you can add stuff to your game and stuff like that. It just gets easier as you learn.
What have you seen from the Kentucky secondary?
Oh, they got a really good defense over there. So I mean, they got a lot of fast guys, a lot of big guys. And we just ready to go down there and play.
Anybody in particular stand out?
I mean, they got some big guys up front though. 95, that's a big guy up there. At 50, they got some big guys up front. So we just decided to get after them.
You got a bunch of receivers back today. How do they look? The ones that have been hurt.
Oh yeah, the guys look good. I was just glad to have them back. Just give them a little time off to get, back, get those bruises, everything off of them. It's just good to have them back. It can take some reps off the other guys.
With a lot of those guys hurt, and obviously you lost Dion for the season in camp. I think you're a guy that's maybe stepped up and played a bigger role. Maybe not the bigger than you thought, but probably bigger than a lot of other people thought. What's that been like for you?
I mean, I didn't know. Nobody knew any of this would be happening. So it's just like it's kind of shocking to everybody, me and you guys both. So it's just like when the time comes, it's just got to be prepared. And luckily, coach pushing me to learn every position, like learn the concepts as a whole. It just made everything easier when the time came.
But I should know this, but I didn't watch a replay. What did you do primarily against A&M? Which spot did you play primarily?
I played the two-man, primarily.
Yeah. You said it's been a shock to everybody. Has it been a good kind of shock? I mean, there's good shocks and there's bad shocks.
Yeah.
Is this a good shock?
I mean, yeah, it's a good shock. I mean, I just like being in the game. So how much ever they need me to play, wherever they need me to play, is just perfect for me. I'm just ready.
And you were one of the guys they put on scholarship, I guess, during camp, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that something you anticipated or were hoping for? Or kind of what was your mindset about that, and then what was your reaction when it became official?
I mean, honestly, I just love football. So, like, if I was still a walk-on right now, as long as they let me play, I'm cool with it. But I mean, those guys giving me a scholarship. Coach Morrison, Coach Stepp, them pulling me in, reeling me in. Being able to receive that, it was just an honor. I was happy for me.
Was that something you expected? Or you were hoping for?
I was hoping, most definitely I hoped for it, as any kid should. But I didn't really, that wasn't my focus. My focus was just like helping the team as much as I could and just being as prepared as I could.
How's Sparkle look this week and last week?
Oh, Nick looked great. It's just he's still grabbing the offense. He's mainly got it now, but I mean, just the small things he's grasping on too.
Traylon Bergson and Trey Knox, they've, obviously kind of taken this team by storm.
Yeah.
How have they kind of pushed you guys to work even harder?
I mean, those young guys, they goofy, man. I love being around them. Those guys, we push each other. Like, they real mature, When it's time to work, they ready to work. And when it's time to goof around, they all for it. So those guys being able to switch back and forth, switch that flip that switch or whatever, it's good to have.
Yeah, I think I can't remember if this was Chad or Joe, but one of them said he'd played 50-plus snaps against A&M. Was that the most you'd played, or do you remember your most snaps in a game?
I played 58, so that might have been, probably was the most I've ever played in a game.
You played 58?
Yes, I did.
That's a lot. Does that include special teams or just wide receiver?
Let me see. I think the reps we get, Coach Stepp, he gives us a paper once we get back and has all our reps on it. I'm pretty sure that's just offense, though.
And you play on some special teams too, right? Like what all special teams do you play?
I play kickoff return, punt return, and hands team.
Yeah. And you were born in Helena?
Yes, sir.
Or West Helena?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Born in Helena, West Helena.
Did you ever at the hospital?
I was raised in West Helena, Arkansas.
And when did you move up here?
My 10th grade year.
Yeah, how did that work?
I mean, I kind of used to visit up here with my dad. My dad always stayed up here, so my mom used to bring me up here sometimes, and I get to stay with my dad, so I was kind of familiar with the area, but, like, I never got to really just scope the scene like I do now and meet a lot of guys that I meet now, so it's just I love it. I love this place. Like, this is home to me now. So
how did Fayetteville obviously has a really good high school program. How did playing at Fayetteville help you, and you know, a lot of Fayetteville guys ended up coming here too.
I mean, moving up here and playing for the Bulldogs, man, it's just like it's a big hype. It's kind of like the smaller Texas. You know how Texas football is real huge. That's kind of how it is up here in Fayetteville. So it's just like there's a lot of hype around the Bulldogs, and I played for Coach Patton, so he kind of knew the college scene and how to get guys ready for college. So he practiced us, worked us, and made us mature and move like college guys. So I was kind of ready for it.
And you originally went to a smaller school in Oklahoma. Was it Southeastern Oklahoma?
That was Central Oklahoma.
Central Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And you were there for a semester? Or
Yes,
how,
sir.
what happened there? You just said, it's a little too small for me, or what happened
Yeah, I
there?
just felt like I always wanted to push myself. So when I got there, I just felt like I could play at a higher level. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I needed to push myself, and this was always my dream to play SEC football and play for the Hogs. So I just followed my dreams. And
Did you play as a true freshman there at Central Oklahoma?
I did.
And then so you transferred here, and how did you find that transition to be? I'm sure they have nicer facilities. And
Oh man, yeah.
everything's nicer at
I
Arkansas.
got a lot of There's a lot of love up here in Arkansas. The transition was kind of smooth. I had to talk with some guys. I was originally recruited by Arkansas out of high school, but I went to Central Oklahoma. But once getting back here was kind of easier because I was already familiar with the staff and like they already knew me. So once I told them I wanted to come back, they opened arms.
Did they tell you, hey, if you work hard and do some stuff, there'll be a scholarship for you, maybe? Or?
That was with the last staff. So there was Coach B and them. We really never talked about scholarships. It was just come here, hey, work, and hey, let's just see where it goes. So that's just kind of what I did.
So this is a very winnable SEC game this week. How important is it for you guys to just bring your best and get that first SEC win this year?
I mean, it's really important for us that we're always going to put our best foot forward and come prepared as we can be. That's Coach Moore, as big as he got. We always want to be prepared, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going down and look to get a win. We're ready to play those guys.
You know, there's a lot of talk that Kentucky's down this year. I mean, they've had injuries, but I mean, they played Florida to the wire. I mean, they wouldn't appear to me to be a team you could overlook.
Oh, no way. We don't overlook anybody. They got some really talented guys. Number one, he's explosive, so defense got to watch out for him. They got big guys up front, like I said, and a good back end. So we got to prepare well. That's what we are doing. So.